नमस्कार, स्वागत है आपका और मेरा फिर एक बार। मेरा क्यों? अरे बाबा, I have just arrived from a 15-day long trip to Leh Ladakh, and honestly speaking, sometimes traveling can teach you way more than any book or any person. Be it patience, tolerance, endurance, cooperating or adjusting to other people's perspectives, understanding and accepting your limitations or pushing beyond them. I got to learn so much more about myself, and I'm looking forward to share all those experiences in detail with you. Well, for now, you shouldn't be surprised to know that we have completed our 39th book of the 52 weeks, 52 books challenge, and the book that I read, completed, and totally fell in love with this week is the Book of Beautiful Questions by Warren Berger. Trust me guys, this is by far one of the best books that I've come across so far. अब इस किताब की अहमियत को समझने से पहले आपको सवालों की अहमियत को समझना बेहद ज्यादा जरूरी है. Let me put it this way. Do you know that the most revered book on spirituality, philosophy, dharma, way of life, management, and timeless wisdom? Yes, you guessed it right. The Bhagavad Gita could unfold because of questions. And not just that, look around you. All the beautiful and amazing inventions that you see around yourself is a result of an extraordinary quest of some really simple, ordinary people to seek answers to some very profound questions. Every sort of progress, be it in the area of science, technology, spirituality, humanity, economics, medicine, finance, everywhere, progress solely depends on our ability to ask or seek answers to the right questions. So, in summary, it is our ability to ask the right questions or seek answers to them which is the real reason of all the success, all the progress, all the growth that we have achieved, that humanity has achieved so far. And questions will be the real reason behind all the success, all the growth, all the progress that humanity is yet to achieve in times to come. अब अगर आपको हमारी जिंदगी में सवालों की अहमियत का हल्का सा अंदाजा लग चुका है, तो let me quickly tell you what this amazing book has in store for you. The Book of Beautiful Questions shares with us a long list of nearly 200 questions and is divided into 6 parts. It begins with the introduction part, which speaks about how asking the right questions can help us make better decisions and make meaningful connections. It tells us how we can build the habit and ability of asking sharp, focused, and solution oriented questions. The next part speaks in detail around questions for better decision making and employing critical thinking. It discusses various decision making techniques like narrow framing, vanishing options, opposite consideration, and pre mortem test. It also discusses questions to overcome the fear of failure, to overcome faulty assumptions and confirmation bias, when to make and when to avoid making decisions. In short, it covers every single aspect of questioning that can help you in decision making. Now, the next one. This one is extremely important for businessmen and entrepreneurs as this part speaks in detail around questions for igniting creativity. It will give you a list of amazing questions that you can ask, especially when you're stuck in a particular problem and are unable to think beyond the same. Be it around sales, marketing, customer service, new product development, or competition, this part will help you ignite your creative genius by training you to ask the right questions. The next part discusses questions that help us to connect with others, create meaningful connections. It'll tell you what sort of questions you should ask at your workplace, to your boss, or to your colleagues so that they start liking or trusting you. Questions that you can use during negotiations to get people understand and accept your point. Another highlight of this part was the questions that you can ask someone to empower them to find answers or solution to their own problems. वैसे मेरा सबसे फेवरेट पार्ट था the list of questions that you can ask your spouse to make them feel that you love them, that you care for them. Now, this is something that every man, every woman must learn without fail. The next part again gets very important for businessmen and entrepreneurs as it speaks in detail about questions that you can use for building a strong leadership, for building a culture of clarity and focus in yourself and all your employees. And finally, the concluding part speaks about an amazing question formulation technique, a technique that helps us to create sharp, focused, and solution oriented question. It'll tell you how you can add or minus different elements in your questions ताकि जरूरत पड़ने पर आप अपने questions को sharp या soft बना पाएं. So, honestly speaking, if you really wish to grow in life, if you want to overcome any fear, if you want to get better at decision making, at communication, at handling people and relationships, in summary, if you really want to become the best version of yourself, if you want to become the most intelligent version of yourself, then you must read this book without fail. And just like always, for your convenience, I have pasted a link in the description given below. You simply need to click on the link and buy this book from Amazon. And in case you're new, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest videos.